Recently, what the president has said is that border security remains national security, and he is looking at every way possible to fund the wall that we need. What I do is I tell him where we need wall, how much we need, how we're going to build it, what the operational constraints are, etc.
Now, you've had a change of position as it relates to the wall, is that correct?
I have.
Have you had a change of position as it relates to your support for a wall?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay, so I believe that you testified during your Senate confirmation hearings on November 8th of 2017, is that right?
I testified around that time.
Right. And that testimony was given under oath, is that right?
I believe so.
So I think during your confirmation hearing, you stated that it was not your plan to, quote, build a wall from sea to shining sea on our southern border, correct?
Sir, that has not changed. The president has said the same. That is not our plan. We don't need it everywhere. In some places, the environmental factors are such that they provide their own impedance and denial, so a physical infrastructure is not necessary there.
Okay. Let me just say in the time that I've got remaining, switching topics, what is happening on the southern border is, as it relates to children and vulnerable parents and people who are fleeing incredibly rough conditions, particularly from Central American Northern Triangle countries, which are amongst some of the most violent in the world, is unconscionable, it's un-American, it's unacceptable. We are a nation of immigrants, a gorgeous mosaic of people from throughout the world. We are Black, we are white, we are Latino, we are Asian, we are Native American, we are Jewish, we are Muslim, we are Christian, we're young, we're old, we're gay, we're straight, we're citizens, we're dreamers. Consistent with the founding of this country, out of many, we are one. And I just want to make clear that notwithstanding whatever xenophobic behavior has been coming out of Washington over the last 2 years, our diversity is a strength, it is not a weakness, and on January 3rd, everything will change. I yield back.
Mr. Chairman, I would just say again, that is why the best way to address this problem is to help those vulnerable populations as soon as possible. So we've worked extensively with Mexico and the Northern Triangle countries. As you know, Mexico is now offering asylum. They're offering work permits. It should not be that if you do have a fear that you have to travel thousands and thousands and thousands of miles to get somebody to help you. The region as a whole has to pull it together and help these vulnerable populations as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you. And the chair recognizes the gentleman from Arizona, Mr. Biggs, for 5 minutes.